Hello! Now, I'm making this video and I'm fully aware that it's not gonna reach my usual fan base and the people that, know my channel and subscribe for who I am. It's gonna reach new people who are interested in learning music and vocal techniques. So if you don't know, I make music. I don't sound like it, and I might not look like it, but I make some heavier shit that hurts your throat if you don't do it good. And that's why I'm here, because when I was learning to scream and do more gritty vocal techniques, no one on the internet really seemed to explain it the way my brain works, if that makes sense. So I wanted to talk in a way that, like, you don't need vocab, because I don't know vocab. There's a number on my screen. Hold on. I don't want you guys to need to learn vocab. It might be helpful if you're interested in the more technical things. And I'm going to be 100% honest. All I know is that what I'm doing doesn't hurt, and it won't kill me. So, sounds good, doesn't hurt, doesn't kill me. Why not? If you're anything like me, you grew up with this. Or this. Or this. And you might want to know how to imitate that kind of thing. So this video is going to be broken up into 3 parts. One is going to be more gritty singing, which if you want to do, I suggest you learn like pitches and being on key and shit, because I never did that. I am winging this by just the skin of my throat all the time, but we'll start with that. So this technique is most common in like some Bring Me the Horizon stuff, a few Slipknot songs. They use a lot, Corey uses a lot of false chord stuff, which is a lot more difficult. You need like a lot of fucking airflow goodness. You you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta have that practice. I'm not quite there yet. I'm getting there. But essentially, you're gonna want to sing something, and you're gonna want to sing it loud. So a good way to start this is to just, my microphone peaked! Fuck! And then you're gonna want to just tighten up a little bit. So like, like you're constipated or you're lifting something heavy. Like, oh, my microphone peaked! Fuck! Feels good too. If it hurts a little bit, you're gonna feel a little bit of heat if you don't do it right. Focus more on the tightening of it rather than how you would normally yell if your brother smashed your guitar. That'd be more like, fuck, god damn it! Like faster, it hurts, you can feel it! There's anger there. You don't want it to be exactly an emotional response. You want it to be calculated, controlled. That's the word I'm looking for. You just want to really squeeze when you, like you're constipated. So the next vocal thing I want to talk about is the more higher screams that you'll hear in like Bring Me the Horizon's older music. The kind of gremlin-y, that was a really poor example, but the more gremlin-y shit that happen. A good way to get that started is to continue on the squeezing of your throat, like get into that fried little like TV static in your throat, It's like pop rocks are boiling from the inside. And you want to do that, and then you just want to squeeze more, like fuck! We will never sleep! So that, you could do like really high stuff. If you want to go lower, it's the same shit is going to be happening in your throat. You just want to do more with your mouth. So you want to move your tongue around. Just a lot of this is experimentation. You're going to want to do it by yourself, away from people so they don't think you're fucking crazy. But you want to take that same and just kind of make your mouth smaller. Kind of like how you talk in real life. Sounds nothing like ah, because your mouth is smaller. So, fuck. I say fuck a lot. It makes me feel better. So that last thing I did, is the last technique I want to talk about in this video. And it's the thing I was talking about with Slipknot, where they will do it. Corey Taylor's a fucking crazy person, and I will say that a lot of his screaming techniques initially were not healthy at all. He was just making noises with anger. He was a really unhealthy person for the longest time, but he kind of shaped it up over time and got used to it and is great at what he's doing. By the way, drink water. Don't drink cold water, don't drink hot water, drink warm water so it tastes really bad, but it also keeps your throat from dying. And don't do what I'm doing. This is coffee. Don't do that. You'll destroy your throat. So yeah, this next one is probably the easiest to explain and the one that everybody kind of knows the moment they look into this kind of thing. It's a false chord, I believe. Don't quote me on that. This is why I don't use vocab, because I don't fucking know. But anyway, it's gonna be more like a sigh. So like, you gotta take out the trash, and you're in the middle of a 30-round Black Ops Zombies game, and you're like, Mom, I don't want to do it. Yeah. This technique I kind of only use when I'm making music. I kind of only use it for ad-libs, like at the end of an expression I'll just be like, oh, you know, because it takes so much air and so much practice with your tum-tum to get it to like come out well that it takes a while. If you want to do a whole like I ran out of breath at the end. You run out of air so fast doing that. If you have better air control than I do, you are more likely to get it done. I have really bad lungs. I've always had really bad lungs. But I'm getting better, and I know you guys will get better too. So if you guys like this little tutorial, check out my music. I do stuff like this all the time. I'm still posting stuff. I sometimes forget how much music I have that is just not posted. It's just on my computer. So comment down below if this helps. And comment down below questions. I'll be around. I always reply to every comment because I don't get that many. Yeah, so I guess I'll leave you with this little teaser of a song of me doing all these techniques. Still wanna fight! Still wanna fight!